Hello everyone, this is Manisha from the Urban Catalyst. I'll be presenting our project Safe and Secure Public Transport in Delhi. The aim of the project was to adopt a data-driven approach to address service gaps in public transport and enable a safer travel experience for women and girls. This was a research to implementation project. In the first phase, we collected data through primary surveys with female commuters and focus group discussion and identify the issues faced by women. Using these insights, the second phase focused on developing actionable strategies and implementation on ground. And then impact assessment was conducted. For this study, we selected a pilot route called Route 78 from Azadpur Terminal to Krishikunj. It was around 15-kilometer length and have a daily ridership of around 7,200. It also has around 51% of female ridership. The geographical landscape along this route is predominantly residential, comprises of JG cluster and resettlement colonies, which are low-income neighborhood, and intersecting by the industrial areas. We conducted onboard surveys with female commuters and focus group discussions with depot manager, conductors, and bus marshals, both male and female. Among the surveyed commuters, around 53% are regular wage or salaried employees and 19% were students. Work is the predominant travel purpose for which female commuters are traveling, followed by education. In addition to the traditional peak hours of 9 to 11 a.m. in the morning and 5 to 8 p.m. in the evening, we found that women are also traveling in the off-peak hours. Women reported that they feel more unsafe while traveling inside the e-buses as compared to while waiting at the bus stop and boarding and alighting. And the key issues identified by female commuters were the lack of real-time information on bus arrival when they're waiting at the bus stop, and the issue of e-buses halting away from the bus stops or not stopping at all at the bus stops. While traveling inside the buses, they highlighted there is an issue of overcrowding in e-buses. Delhi government has already implemented multiple initiatives for safety in buses, including helpline numbers to report the issues, Bandali applications with features of purchasing online tickets, getting real-time information, route information, and also to provide feedback on any issue regarding the bus services. And there are also panic button within e-buses. However, female commuters are found to be unaware of these initiatives. Only 2% of female commuters were aware of the One Delhi application, which was introduced in 2022, and 5% are found to be aware of the panic buttons which are available inside electric buses. We identified multiple actions to improve the availability of real-time information within the buses as well as at the bus stops, increase awareness on the multiple initiatives implemented for the safety of passengers, and improve behavior of frontline staff. We also focused on how data gaps can be addressed. We facilitated the update of mobile phone application and lat-long of bus stop inside the buses. This allowed female commuters or all users to access real-time information and also to take the decision of using the crowded buses based on the information available to them. We designed the stickers to be displayed in buses to increase awareness on the helpline numbers where women can report their issues with respect to the services as well as the behavior of the frontline staff. An awareness campaign was implemented on ground. On the pilot routes, we conducted workshop at college and institutes and with the membership-based organization, and also use social media for outreach and increase awareness on the initiatives implemented by the Delhi government. Awareness campaign. In the awareness campaign, we help women to understand what One Delhi application is and also help them navigate through how to use it to buy online ticket, to access the real-time information of buses, to see alternative routes available for their origin and destination, and how they can provide feedback on the services. This was the awareness workshops implemented in colleges and with membership-based organizations. The existing audio announcement, which were updated to disseminate awareness on online ticketing, safety measures, panic buttons, helpline number, and reserve seat. A pilot test was conducted in one bus and scale up to all buses. Because There is a lot of issues of buses not stopping at the bus stop. We identified that how technology can be used to address that issue. So that can be resolved from the geofencing of bus stops of around 30 meter to 60 meter. The criteria would be that bus must sustain a speed of 0 kilometer per hour for average dwell time observed for during that time of the day, peak hour or off peak hour. If the bus doesn't stop, a notification will be sent to the bus management system at the depot level. To identify the data gaps, first we map the different sources of public transport ticketing systems in Delhi and what kind of data they collect. We found that gender disaggregated data is predominantly collected on the pre-printed tickets as well as on the One Delhi or mobile phone applications, but it was not collected in other modes. And based on the existing framework, we developed a framework for gender disaggregated data collection through ticketing system. We identified that how gender disaggregated and age disaggregated data can be collected by using electronic ticketing machines from mobile phone application, either metro or closed loop cards, and also through the open loop card. Currently in Delhi as well as at the nation level, National Common Mobility Card is being introduced. So we identified that data by enabling data sharing between the service provider, age and gender data can be collected. And this framework can be adopted by any state transport undertaking in India based on their ticketing framework currently at the time. After implementing this initiative, we also conducted an online assessment to understand the impact of the initiatives implemented on the ground. These have been identified from the awareness of existing initiative, feedback registered by female commuters through helpline number or online Vandali applications, and also online tickets bought by female commuters. We found that the awareness on the DTC helpline number increased from 10% at the baseline to 35% during the endline assessment. On the awareness of One Delhi application, we see a substantial increase from 2% at the baseline to 63% during the endline assessment. And similar results have been observed for the panic button as well. So the key learnings from the project was that affordable, safe, secure, and reliable public transport systems can enable women to access education and work opportunities and also improve ridership of public bus services. Collection and analysis of gender disaggregated ticketing data is required in order to create safe and secure and reliable public transport journeys, which can also be supplemented by perception surveys. We have to develop an integrated approach to improve travel experience of women and girls. And there is a possibility that poor women may have limited access to digital technologies. So a partnership can be done with women's organizations, colleges, schools to increase awareness among women and girls on the initiatives implemented for their safety while using bus services. And at last, the gender disaggregated impact evaluation should be conducted to assess the effectiveness of the implemented strategies on ground.